Morning fitness mums, Lauren Vandermast here with Be Free Shine, and today I'm going to teach you an exercise you can start implementing now. It is following on from the video I posted yesterday afternoon with your mindset. It's a little bit different of a topic, but it's the same kind of area. So the more training you can do on yourself, like within, the better results you're going to get. It's not just about your physical actions. So, two quick stories. When I was a kid, I used to do these cross-country runs at school. I'm sure you remember those. I was pretty good, and I'd always make it to the zone, the next level. However, I was also a very shy, nervous child, and every single morning, every year of the zone running carnival, I would wake up and feel sick. It was butterflies. I was nervous, and I would feel so sick. And I'd just be freaking out about the nausea, freaking out about the running event. People, my parents, it's fine, it's just butterflies, it's just this, it's just that. But I got so stuck in this fear that I'd cancel and I wouldn't go. And it wasn't until I was, I think in year 7, that I finally went to a zone, qualified for the next level. Like I said, I was pretty good, right? But I was always holding myself back because of my fear. Fast forward to when I was 19, I started rock climbing, and I set a really big goal for myself. And I'm a pretty strong person, but in the rock climbing world, I was nowhere near as strong as anybody else who was climbing at the same level as me, like the same grade, like think of a soccer grade or something like that. And I started getting pretty good and kind of getting into that mid-elite kind of range. And then I found out a bunch of people had told my then partner that I'm not strong enough, I'm never going to get better. And that just added more fuel to the fire. And I kept getting better and better and better and going up through the grades. I got all the way up to being ranked 3rd in Australia. Now, just before I hit that point, I did some training sessions with a male climber who was one of the top Australian climbers for a really long time. And he's running me through this standard training program, had a standard training program for all the top climbers who hired him. And he knew the difficulty of climbs I was doing, but I wasn't strong enough to do his training exercises. And at the end of the session, he just was in complete disbelief that I was so weak, because he's showing me the same exercises that he gave the other female climbers who were exactly the same level as me. They could do it easy peasy, no worries. Me, I just would fall off. I was strong, like I was just like a saggy baggy person trying to do these exercises, just completely failing. And he just couldn't understand it. He's like, how the hell have you climbed these really hard climbs at this difficulty when you're so weak? And I think I'd kind of kept a little bit of a secret, this little training exercise that I'd been using. But every single morning, every single night, I was training my mind. And with climbing, it was easy to be specific, because I'd pick a climb that I wanted to complete, and I'd get on it and I'd learn all the moves, know where the rests were, know where the scary bits were, but I'd know all the moves, every single piece of technique. I was very good at remembering this stuff. And I would take that and I'd spend the whole week, every morning, every night, rehearsing this climb in my head. I practiced how my breathing was. I practiced feeling relaxed. There was no excitement, no hyperactivity of, I think people tell you to visualize how exciting it'll be when you achieve the goal. I actually find that leads into anxiety, so I don't do that. Just being relaxed, just being calm, practicing every single move, practicing my rest, practicing what I'd chalk up. We'd put chalk on our hands. We had a little bag behind us so that get the sweat off our hands, because you don't want to fall off. And yeah, I practiced the whole thing, and I just visualized it every morning, every night, visualized doing it perfectly. And lo and behold, get to the next weekend and I just walk up the climb. So one weekend I'd look like trash on it and I'm just figuring out the moves and technique. Come back the next weekend walking up it like a piece of cake or like a ladder. So that was my biggest training hack ever. It put me right up there with people who were way stronger, way more confident than me, and I'm climbing exactly the same level because I'd practiced it, visualized it, and believed it so much that it became my reality. And I can't stress the importance of this enough. And I really encourage you to do it. Get your goals. Don't get that sugar high excitement that can lead to anxiety. It can also lead to getting depressed because you feel like it's such a long way away. But just that really calm, confident, see it, visualize it, feel it, step into it, and let the rest do the work for you. So give that a go. I'd like to hear from you. If you comment below, when have you done what I did at my first story I shared with you? Talked yourself out of something because of the fear and the stories. When have you done that and literally set yourself up to fail? And when have you done the opposite, where you've believed in yourself, gone out there, done something that you thought was impossible, too easy? I'd like to hear when both of those things have turned up in your life. And I'll touch base with you guys once more this afternoon. So yeah, let me know, and I look forward to reading what you guys write.